I'm Tiger High, and I'm here to make Impact Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Majestic again. Totally out of the blue. NWA is going to the goddamn CW. That's crazy. The NWA has a better TV deal than goddamn Impact. People are like, oh, what's wrong with the C, or what is it with the CW? That's huge. Do you not realize how many fucking people get the C goddamn W? I had friends 10, 15 years ago who only watched SmackDown because it was on the CW. The CW is one of the biggest national syndicated channels pretty much right now on television. I think it's, sixth? And NWA got that for power. That's bonkers. Hell, goddamn, I like Impact Wrestling more than NWA. And I like NWA. People, give these people the respect that they deserve. Impact Wrestling, they're killing it on their channel. NWA, they're killing it. It's awesome. I love it. Stop jerking off AEW. They're not worth it. You're going to get a better quality product with Impact, with NWA, with MLW, with WOW, with Shine, with Shimmer, with goddamn Stardom. You're just going to. Woo, soapboxes until later. But let's talk about Impact. I liked it overall. I thought it was a fun little show. I enjoyed I'd probably say 80% of it. And here's a match I never expected. It was Mike Bailey and Samuray del Sol. Mike Bailey is in a rivalry with Jonathan Gresham for the umpteenth time. I'm getting a little tired of it, but it is what it is. Samuray del Sol and his inconsistency with the show is a little bit hard for me to be invested in him, but Samuray del Sol has never been great, so it is what it is. I guess he's a good lucha thing. It's the best I can say. It was Ultimate Weapon for the win. A good opener. I'll give it a full thumbs up. Kenny King versus Heath. I was not expecting this. Not in a bad way. In fact, in a good way. It was a fun little match. I liked it. Well-paced, good timing, lots of fun action, and it was royal flush for Kenny King to win with some shenanigans. There's nothing really too much else to say about it. Orange Cassidy, thumbs up. It was fairly close on being a full thumbs up match. Maybe a little more time, maybe a little more story. Probably would have been better, but it is what it is. Now, here's where this is appropriate. No disqualification, Crazy Steve, and Black Taurus. We have two Decay members facing off. I'm loving Crazy Steve's character, and I love the fact that he's going after the eyes, basically getting his opponents onto his level, being legally blind. I love it. They're just working with this so great. I have never seen Crazy Steve better. Black Taurus, he was not buried in this match, but Crazy Steve so benefited from this sort of action. I'm so happy. Dynamic and interesting. It was Belladonna's Kiss for the win. A fun match. Great story. And it really gave a lot of context to Crazy Steve's disability, technically, and how he's changing his style to adjust to it. I love it. Thumbs up. Up next, we have Rhino and PCO taking on Moose and Brian Myers. I'm not a huge fan of Brian Myers and Moose's name. Their gear coordination is fine, but they are literally called the most professional wrestling gods. That is kind of lazy. But you know what? It is what it is. I can't do much about it. Moose is wasting his time with Jobber Myers. PCO and Rhino are in the Monsters Ball. Why isn't Steve Macklin involved here? He should be. He's not because reasons. And it was a spear for the most professional wrestling gods to win. It was a fine match. Orange Cassidy, thumbs up. It promoted Monsters Ball. That's all I can say. And in our main event, Gisele Shaw and Savannah Evans taking on Mickie James and Trinity. A fine main event. Of all the main events that we have had, at least so far, it wasn't bottom. That Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal bullshit was garbage. This was better than that by a country mile. There was a great dynamic here. I really liked the action. It told a good story in the ring, but also it told a good story outside of it. Oh my, excuse me. That yawn came out of nowhere. It was a Mick DT for the babyface to win. I really liked the interaction after. I'll give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. And that was Impact. Let me know what you thought about my video, but also Impact in the comments down below or right over here next to me. Subscribe to the channel, become a patron, get hats. All of that great stuff will be in the bio or in the description. It's a link tree. Also follow my social medias. And as always, be majestic.